Let me guess. You do a workout that would have felt normal in your 30s, and now you're paying for it for like 3 days. Your shoulders feel like concrete. Your knees talk back when you stand up, and you're sitting there thinking, is this just what getting older feels like? Here's the truth. You're not weak, you're not broken, but you are playing by a new rule book now. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain exactly why recovery changes after 50, the biggest mistake men make when they notice it, and the simple framework I use to recover faster without babying myself or quitting training. And stay with me because near the end, I'm going to give you a quick self-check that tells you whether you're under recovering right now, even if you think you're doing everything right. All right, let's get into it. So the recovery gap nobody warned you about. When you're younger, your body bounces back like a rubber band. You lift, you run, you sleep, okay, and you're ready again. After 50, that rubber band starts acting more like leather. It still stretches, but it doesn't snap back as quickly. That gap between the work you do and how fast you return to normal is what I call the recovery gap. And if you don't adjust for it, one of two things happens. Either you quickly lose consistency or you keep pushing and your joints start collecting interest on every workout. So what's actually changing? First, your build and repair hormones are not the same as they were. Testosterone and growth hormone tend to decline with age. That doesn't mean you can't build muscle. It means you need to be smarter about the dose of stress you're giving your body. Second, protein synthesis slows down. Translation, your body doesn't rebuild tissue as quickly. So that heavy session that used to be one night of sleep and I'm good becomes 2 or 3 days and I'm finally normal. Third, inflammation is higher by default. Life stress, old injuries, crappy sleep, and modern food all stack up. So the baseline is already elevated. When you add training on top of that, the inflammation bucket overflows faster. Fourth, sleep gets lighter and more fragmented. Men over 50 often wake up more, especially if stress is high, alcohol is involved, or they're carrying extra belly fat. And recovery is built at night. If your sleep is broken, your repair crew is showing up late and leaving early. Fifth, joints and connective tissue adapt more slowly than muscle. Your muscles can get stronger faster than your tendons and ligaments can handle. That's why a lot of men over 50 feel strong, but their elbows, shoulders, and knees feel beat up. Your engine is improving, but your suspension is worn. Now, here's the key idea. Training is not what makes you stronger. Training is the signal. Recovery is where the adaptation happens. If you keep sending a loud signal, but never give your body the time and resources to rebuild, you're not training. You're just accumulating damage. So here's the funny thing. When men notice they aren't recovering like before, they usually respond in one of two bad ways. Bad move number one, they quit. They assume their best years are behind them, so they stop lifting, they stop moving, and they slowly get weaker. And weakness is not a good retirement plan. Bad move number two, they double down. Yep, I've been there. They add more intensity, more hit, more max effort, more volume, more no pain, no gain. That mindset might have worked at 25, but after 50, it turns into no recovery, no progress. Let me be direct. Overtraining after 50 is often disguised as discipline. It looks tough. It sounds motivational, but it's usually ego. The goal is not to train as hard as possible. The goal is to train as hard as necessary and recover fully so you can do it again consistently for years to come. Here's the framework I recommend to men over 50. It's simple, but it works if you actually do it. Train at 80% most of the time. If every set is a war, your body never catches up. Most of your workouts should feel strong and controlled, not desperate. Think of it like this. You don't need to prove you can survive a workout. You need workouts that you can repeat. Aim for 2 reps in the tank on most sets. Save true max effort for rare testing days, not weekly punishment. And if you lift heavy, keep the total volume reasonable. 1 or 2 hard compound lifts, then accessory work that builds muscle without crushing joints. Prioritize sleep like it's your recovery supplement. Sleep is not optional after 50, it's the foundation. If your sleep is inconsistent, start right here. Set a hard cutoff for caffeine. Limit alcohol or eliminate it completely, especially late. Keep your room cool and dark. And give yourself a wind down routine, even if it's simple. You don't need perfection, you need consistency. Even adding 45 to 60 minutes of real sleep can change your recovery dramatically. Hit protein every day, not most days. A lot of men undereat protein, especially when trying to lose fat. Then they wonder why they feel sore and flat. A solid target for most men over 50 is roughly zero point 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight. You don't need to overthink it. Just make sure protein is the anchor of all your meals. And if you train in the morning, don't wait all day to eat. Your body needs building blocks. If you're doing 1 meal a day, that meal needs to be protein heavy and high quality. Use zone 2 cardio to speed recovery, not destroy it. This is where most guys get it backwards. They think cardio has to be punishment to count. Zone 2, easy aerobic work where you can talk in full sentences, improves circulation, helps mitochondria, and supports recovery without beating you up. It's like taking the trash out of your muscles. 2 to 4 sessions a week of Zone 2 can make your lifting recovery better, not worse. If your cardio leaves you wiped out, you're not building stamina. You're stealing recovery from your strength training. Mobility every day, not just when you're hurt. This is why we do the stretch series. It's not extra, it's maintenance. 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough. Hips, ankles, thoracic, spine, shoulders. Keep the joints moving well and your training feels better. Mobility also gives you an early warning system. If your range of motion suddenly tightens up, that's often a recovery signal before pain shows up. So here's a quick check to know if you're under recovering. I promise you a self-check, so here it is. Over the next week, watch for these 4 signs. 1. Your performance is flat or slipping. Same workouts feel harder, weights feel heavier, you're not progressing. 2, your resting mood is off. You're more irritable, less patient, and little things annoy you. That's a nervous system signal. 3, your sleep is worse. You're waking up more or you feel tired even after a full night. 4, your joints are talking more than your muscles. Not normal muscle soreness, joint ache, tendon irritation, sharpness, or nagging pain. If you have 2 or more of those signs, you don't need more motivation. You need more recovery. Dial back intensity for 7 to 10 days. So you keep moving, you walk, do zone 2, stretch, sleep, eat protein. Then come back stronger. That's not quitting, that's being smart. The mindset shift that keeps you training for decades. The old mindset is, how hard can I go today? The new mindset after 50 is, how long can I stay in the game? Because the real price is not a 1-week transformation. It's being able to carry your own luggage, play with your kids or grandkids, stay independent, move without pain, and keep muscle on your frame as the years pass. If you train like you're 25, your body will eventually force you to stop. If you train like a disciplined adult, you can keep going. So here's what I want you to do next. Pick one change from the framework and apply it this week. Just one. Maybe it's sleeping an extra hour. Maybe it's adding 2 zone 2 walks. Maybe it's backing off max effort and leaving 2 reps in the tank. Do that and watch what happens to your recovery. If this helped you, subscribe, because next Monday, we're talking about why most men over 50 are exercising too hard and how to fix it without losing results. See you in the next one.